There's nothing more disheartening than getting all dressed up, ready to go, showing up at an appointment and having a no-show. You know, you're ready to go and there's nobody there. Some of you will recall, I guess, the highest level of no-show. That's one of those days when you're walking up to a house some evening and, of course, all the lights go out in the house. Ouch. God, it doesn't get any worse than that. You know, really no-shows are worse than no sales. At least with a no sale, you had a chance to do it, to get the deal. You had a shot at it. With a no-show, you got nothing. Nothing at all. Hi there, I'm Jim Ruta with today's Icon Protocol. You know, there are two ways to react to a no-show. You can take offense, or you can take advantage of the situation. You can take advantage, rather take offense or take advantage. Now, you take offense, you might just be leaving a cranky note, or sending a cranky text or email, or leaving a voice message, something sort of cranky. But all that really does is crystallizes the negative in your mind and in the mind of the client. That's all it really serves to do. And you know, that also indulges your disappointment. We've already had that discussion about Robert J. O'Neill, the U.S. Navy SEAL. That discussion, you don't want to indulge your emotions of disappointment. And finally, I think it shows a lack of understanding of the actual sales process. You know, you have to realize that you are not the priority in a prospect's mind. You know, they are. And you bring the priority to them. That's kind of your job. So you if you react wrong, you get cranky, well, that's a bad thing. So instead, though, what can you do? Well, I say you can take advantage of the situation. And it's not that difficult. And I don't mean take advantage in a bad way either. Number one, realize this, that now, at least your prospect owes you something. Now, decent ones, I think, decent prospects, feel they are obligated to you now at least to see you, if not to even buy something, because, well, they just didn't show up at the appointed time. Decent people feel obligated when that happens. Now, the indecent ones are the ones that don't really care that they inconvenienced you and caused you grief, and maybe you spent money. They don't really care. Those are the indecent ones, I guess. And you know what? If they don't care, well, you don't need them either, and it's just as well you found out early in the process. So it's not even a bad thing if that happens. I think, though, there is, number two, a three-part communication that you do want to communicate with them. There is something you want to do. And here's what I think it looks like. Number one, you have to leave a soft reminder that things do happen and you did have that appointment. The second part is to give them an out and show genuine concern for the situation. And then three, retain the contact initiative. Always allow yourself the ability to call back. And then finally, and then really may make that call. But so here's how a note or or email or a voicemail might sound. Something like this. You know, hey Bob, sorry I missed you today at our appointment for 10 o'clock at Starbucks. I'm guessing something happened to prevent you from being there. I hope everything's okay at home and at work. I will call later on today or tomorrow morning to book another appointment. But of course, you can always feel free to call me on my cell at 416-689-7882. Look forward to talking to you soon. Period. The end. Really just three parts, simple enough. You retain the contact initiative. You don't make them feel bad or feel guilty, but they do feel obligated, and that's what you want. And here's the deal. You get the advantage, all because your prospect missed an appointment, and you didn't take offense. You see, that's what icons do. They realize this is all just part of the process. Hey, for more helpful advice on the sales process and how you can become an icon, be sure to check out Ruta's Rules at rutasrules.com for my investment executive television program on a regular weekly basis, and also be sure to check out jimruta.com and AdvisorCraft for regular advice that you can subscribe to. I'm always here to help you become your very best. I'll see you again next week.